Right, good morning everybody, and thanks for joining me again. Now this is actually a new permission. It adjoins the land that I normally go on. Now I did have a go in this field a few weeks ago, but I gave it up as a bad job, simply because it was that dry, I couldn't dig it, and it was rubbish. I didn't even bother making a video. Anyway, we've had some rain, the ground's a bit softer, the grass has started to grow again, so we've come back to give it another go. Don't know what we'll find, if anything. Might be good, might be bad, but we'll soon find out, won't we? Anyway, I'm going to finish my cup of tea and I'll catch you on the first signal and we'll see what happens. Bye for now. Well, my good friends, this is the first signal of the day, and it's just down there, and it looks like a lead washer. I can't think of it being anything else, just a lead washer. But at least it's not rubbish, so that may be a good sign. So, okay, a lead washer, only about 5 inches deep, so we'll pop that in the bag and crack on. Well, next signal, my good friends, and it's just part of a buckle. I've checked the hole and checked the rest of the spoil, and there's no more of it in there. So where the rest of it's gone, I haven't got the faintest idea. I'll just have a little sweep around the area to make sure that the rest of the buckle isn't here somewhere, but at the moment that's all there is left of it. Okie dokie, right, I'll see you in a while. Well, another good signal, only about 3 inches deep, just a piece of copper strapping of some description. Well, once again, not exactly rubbish, but there you go, it's another little find. Okay, pop that in the bag and move along. Well, boys and girls, we've got, the police have just turned up down there in a big van, and they've got lots of dogs with them. They're not Alsatians or anything, they're little dogs. I think they must be training the sniffer dogs or something like that, and they're making right bleeding noise. Anyway, got a signal down here, it's come up at about 50 on the scale. I'll let you have a listen to it. Yeah, it's coming up at about 61 now. So obviously it's not in there. It's not in there. Well, I don't think it is anyway. No. So it's down here somewhere. So let's see if we can find it. Oh, I think we've got another buckle. Have a look. Oh, that's a nice buckle, look at that. Looks like a little shoe buckle or something. That could date back to the maybe 1700s, something like that. But that's a lovely little buckle, that. Better than that one I found over there, but that were only part of one, wasn't it? Yeah, look at that, lovely little shoe buckle, about 5 or 6 inches deep, something like that. Cracking little find. Happy as Larry. Best thing I've found all day, that. Absolutely lovely. Right, see you in a bit. Right, boys and girls, I think, well, we've either got one or two things down here. It's either a coin or a buck. I don't think you can see it, it's just there. Only about 5 inches deep. Came up at 47 on the scale. I think it is a coin. Let me have a, just clean some mud off it. I think it's George V. Not entirely sure, but there we go, have a look at that. Looks like George V to me at the moment. With my eyes, it could turn out to be something completely different. but it looks like George V anyway. So that's a coin anyway, I'm quite pleased with that. Okay, we'll check the hole, fill it in, and crack on. Right, we've got a target down here, boys and girls. I'll let you have a listen to it. It's coming up at coming up at 65 on the scale. Now, it says it's not very deep, so it's probably going to be a load of rubbish. But we'll dig it up together and just have a look what it is. Right, I've marked it, it's just there. So, I'm not going to go very deep, because it says it's not very deep. He's saying that, what should be about a foot deep? Anyway, let's see what we've got, if anything. Well, I say anything, there's obviously something there, but what it is I don't know. Yeah, it's in there somewhere. Have a look. Oh, I think it's in here. Oh, well, what do you expect with a live dig? I mean, it is actually something, but I don't know what it is. It's let you have a look. It's some kind of a lump of lead, or it's got some strange shape to it, but don't know what it is. Anyway, I'll fill the hole in, check it, and we'll crack on. I'll clean it up in a bit, that, and have a better look. Now, I'll see you in a bit. Right, boys and girls, we've got another signal down there. It's only about 3 inches deep. Cracking signal came up about 70 on the scale, probably because it's so shallow. I can see something sticking out just there, but I don't know what it is. So, let's have a look and see what we've got. Oh, by the way, there's an ant's nest down there as well. Ha ha. There we go. What we got here? Ha! Now then, as it happens, I know what that is. If you remember in the last video I dug that horse brass up. Well, that's the middle out of a horse brass. I've dug up 1 or 2 of these up before and I never knew what they were till somebody told me. But that's what it is. If you can imagine the horse brass and that in the centre of it, that's what it is. I think that's a squirrel. Looks like a squirrel anyway. But it's a nice little find. Lovely. Alright, we'll fill the hole in and move along. Right, boys and girls, we've got another signal down here. I think it was coming up round about 70, but I'll let you have a listen to it. Yeah, it's about 71 now, so it's obviously in there somewhere. So let's have a look and see what we can find. Ooh, I can see a bit of green, Can't see anything. Have a look. Hold on a minute. Oh, I think we might have a little coin there, look. Oh, it might be a button. I don't know. Well, I don't know what that is. It looks very, very old. It's badly worn on the edges. It doesn't particularly feel like a button. Well, I don't know, it could be some kind of very, very old coin. I'll clean it up in a bit. It's quite heavy as well. Anyway, we'll have a look in a bit. Catch you later. Right, boys and girls, I've had enough today. I've enjoyed it. It's been a nice day. It's turned quite warm actually. Now before we go on to the metal detecting finds, I found this in one of the holes. So here's a little quiz, a little competition for you. It's a beautiful blue stone. I've given it a spray with the water thing so it brings out the colour, but it is a beautiful blue colour. Now before you all start leaving comments saying it's Blue John, it's not Blue John. Blue John is predominantly found in the Castleton area of the Peak District, about 20 miles in that direction, so it's not Blue John, but it is a beautiful blue stone. It was mined locally in this area in northeast Derbyshire, and it was used for something quite specific. So if anybody can guess what it is, I'll send you a little prezi. Anyway, that's that. So we found this, the centre, out of a horse brass, a little squirrel thing. Not fantastic, I know, but it's a lovely little find. I'm quite happy with that. That's smashing. Now with that. And then on the live dig, we dug a lump of lead up. It's got some shape to it, but I don't think it's anything in particular. So that was that. And then I think one of the first things we found was this lead washer. That's all it is, just a lead washer. Now with that. And then we found part of a buckle, which is part of a buckle. And then we found a bit of copper strapping. Once again, not much to look at, but just a bit of copper strapping. And then we found this strange thing, which I now think is part of the braking system of a very, very, very old bicycle, if you know what I mean. You know, the caliper thing that went on to the brake, but it's very old because it's not got no rubber on it or anything. It's just got little steel things just there that I think used to grip on the rim of the wheel, or at least that's what I think it is anyway. If you've got any better ideas, please let me know. Okay, so that was that. And then we dug this beautiful little buckle up, which is probably from the 16 or 1700s. A lovely little shoe buckle, quite nice, that, very delicate, beautiful little find. Better than other buckle anyway. So that was that anyway, a lovely little buckle. And then we dug this coin up, which I'm almost certain is King George V. I can't see a date on it, but King George V, that was that. And then we've just dug this up, which I'm almost certain is a coin. It's not a button. What kind of coin it is, I haven't got the faintest idea. If anybody out there does know, please tell me. It looks as though it's been clipped on one side like you would clip a silver coin, but it's not silver. But it is some kind of very, very old coin. Although what it is, I don't know. If anybody knows what it is, or anybody got any rough idea what it is, please leave me a comment, I would appreciate it. Right, that's the finds for today, boys and girls. Been a nice day, as I said. I'll put some photographs of the more decent things in the video when I put it together. And thanks for joining me once again, and I'll see you all on the next dig, my friends. Bye bye.